Okay, take a listen to some of this nonsense.
It's a lot like radiation. We know a lot will kill you. High meat consumption is associated with a doubling or tripling of your chances of heart disease, diabetes, type 2 diabetes, by the way, and many types of cancer, prostate, breast, the GI tract. We don't really know what the safe level is, but in blue zones, they're living a long time, enjoying meat during birthdays and weddings and after church on Sunday. And people don't like to hear that because people love meat, but it's one of these things where, yellow flag, enjoy it occasionally.
Okay, that was Dan Butner, Dan Butner. I'm not sure how I pronounce his name. He's the Blue Zones guy, right? He's the guy that came up with all these various blue zones in, Nicoya, Costa Rica, and Italy and Greece and Okinawa and Loma Linda. He is a Seventh-day Adventist religious person, and is part of this Seventh-day Adventist empire, of which has billions of dollars to spread this vegetarian, vegan religious belief, right? This is what is going on here. And so he's out here saying that meat is equivalent to radiation poisoning, basically. Some complete other nonsense, claiming that, it's 2, 3, 4 times more likely to kill you of various diseases and give you diabetes. Once again, relying on basically useless epidemiology, which again is hopelessly confounded. He'd be more accurate to say people that eat at McDonald's are more likely to have these issues. These studies, which they continually conflate eating unprocessed meat with, lasagna and hamburgers and hot dogs and, prepackaged meals and things like that, which clearly, as we are finding out within the carnivore community, have a very different impact on our health and our outcomes. And this is, again, more of this propaganda. It is well-funded propaganda. That's why he has his own Netflix special and on and on and on. Out here to demonize meat. It's one of those things where we see that obviously these people who are religious vegans have sort of almost this severe cognitive impairment, so to speak, to where they just push forward any nonsense that fails any sort of rigorous examination. Now, can you develop diabetes and heart disease and cancer when you eat a meat-only diet? Sure, I think you can. When are you likely not to? Well, when you don't gain a bunch of weight, when you, take care of your other lifestyle issues, and do the things you should be doing anyway, right? Now, the nice thing about meat is it is inherently satiating. It's hard to overeat that. It has a GLP-1 or Ozempic-like effect built in naturally, which, if we look at, like back to the blue zone things, those things have been debunked. We find that these various blue zones, the majority of them have been shown to be areas that are prone to high levels of fraud. So we don't even know that the people actually live long in that area. And of course, we can always point to places like Iceland, where they eat a lot of meat, not much fruits and vegetables, and they live a long time, particularly the men. Some of the highest number of centenarians in the world are men living from Iceland. You can look at obviously places like Hong Kong, where they eat on average 1.5 pounds of meat today, which is a huge amount compared to even America, where we eat something like 2.4 ounces of beef per person on average. So once again, vegan propaganda. It is, complete nonsense that is going to set you guys up for failure. This plant-based diet, which we're all already on. The American diet is 70+% plant-based as it is. Unfortunately, most of that's ultra-processed plant-based food, which is killing everybody. So once again, avoid ultra-processed food. Don't listen to yahoos that tell you to stop eating meat. They are not acting in your best interest. They are acting out of religious belief or some sort of other belief system, but it's not based in reality. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.